Halo Infinite's Bandit Rifle, aka the DMR, now has some gameplay footage leaked from it, and no joke, the Falcon was found in the game files, as well as a quantum translocator. No joke, guys. Let's check it out. This clip from Stanley Halo showcases the DMR, aka the Bandit Rifle, in action. Let's just watch the video and we'll analyze it and break it down. So first of all, the rifle sounds awesome. It looks amazing. I mean, it's like the DMR without the scope on it. So it's going to be kind of interesting how the scoping mechanic works, which you actually have some gameplay footage of that as well. Obviously, the first thing you want to take a note at are the 15 bullets in the clip. Pretty significant straight up vertical recoil and bloom is in this in some capacity. Though when looking at the bullet spread of when he was rapid firing this Bandit Rifle, that it didn't really look that severe. You can see right here as he's rapid firing the DMR right here that yes, it's going full bloom, but it doesn't really seem like the bullets deviate a whole lot from the reticle location. I think it might be kind of similar to like the Halo 5 version of bloom, which had bloom on it, but it was rather negligible and didn't really come into effect too much. Though this could be a much more of a factor over range compared to at close range, where you can pretty much just spam it how you would like. This clip here showcases that it looks like it's going to be using the smart scope kind of thing that we have, like say with like the pistol in Halo Infinite. Similar kind of style here with the DMR. I think it's probably one way to balance it out, so then like it could be highly effective over range as a precision weapon, but also not completely dominate with a high range scope on it. So it might be kind of interesting to see how that actually plays out in this game, especially with like a precision weapon that's meant to be like a rifle, but not really that great over range as it lacks the scope. Though a leak that was showcased to me right here, that looks like there might be a 3x scope possible attachment coming with this rifle right here as a part of Halo Infinite's code right here. They have it listed under a barrel, so this could maybe be something like the barrel comes with the scope, but you can see right here it says barrel long DMR 3x, likely meaning a 3x zoom. We see another long barrel but without the 3x zoom. Also for the DMR, as is actually written out in the code here, we have a kinetic barrel as well as a silencer on top of that. The reason why the Bandit Rifle is news now, even though we definitely did know about it over a month ago, which I covered here on this channel with this leak in particular of the actual image of the rifle found in the game files. But some notable players have already made their opinions about the DMR/Bandit Rifle coming into Halo Infinite. Pro player Barcode here says, "Ah yes, bloom and recoil, my favorite," which this weapon does seem to have a good amount of recoil. Maybe the bloom might be a more visual thing than actual gameplay related, but he also does stay here kind of interestingly saying that, "I'm going to be honest here, I think Halo Infinite's weapon balancing on effective ranges is just abysmal." So he doesn't seem to be too much of a fan when it comes to how 343 has decided to go about implementing this weapon in the Halo Infinite. One of the best pros in the game, Spartan says, slow down the fire rate, remove bloom, and add D-scope, which actually could be very interesting because it only uses the smart scope ability rather than the actual scope of a weapon. So in Halo Infinite, that if you're using like the smart scope like you have with the pistol, there really isn't any kind of de-scoping that happens. So this could be actually a possible benefit to using the Bandit Rifle over, say, the DMR. This is something I was kind of worried about how 343 would implement this weapon into the game, since the DMR was essentially a replacement of the Battle Rifle in Halo Reach, and then after that they brought the DMR and Battle Rifle put in the same game. They kind of were just very redundant and kind of fulfilled the same roles. And so we'll see how these different changes come with the Bandit Rifle to see how it plays against the Battle Rifle in some capacity. This image right here actually kind of showcases I think how the weapon's going to sit within the sandbox right here, as this is the map bazaar. This is where the Commander Rifle or the Battle Rifle would be sitting on this map. So this is probably where that rifle is going to sit. Now, is it going to be more effective than the Commander Rifle or Battle Rifle in some capacity? We just kind of have to wait and see until it actually happens. Of course, this is leaked information. This isn't official, but I'm pretty sure this is going to be right where it's going to be sitting when it comes to the rifles in Halo Infinite. So if you want to stay updated with everything going on with Halo, make sure you tap subscribe. But we have some more leaks I gotta show you guys. This one is really cool. We have a quantum translocator leak right now. So basically it's a piece of equipment right here. It seems to be a way where you pick it up and you can select where you want it to drop. It seems like where you activate it. Looks like you can't really damage it in any way. Looks like over a course of time you have this ability to, well, teleport to where you actually activated the piece of equipment right here. So you can kind of go from side to side, location to location, and kind of of try out some different things. This might seem kind of like, yeah, maybe not too crazy at first here, but there is one thing in particular I really want to showcase is this move right here where he jumps off the edge of the map, then teleports back into it. This could be some really interesting gameplay mechanics we haven't really seen in a Halo game before. I think this would be really fun and exciting to play around with. This is a completely different piece of equipment that's been leaked to Halo Infinite. This is the first time we've ever seen quantum translocator, because previously we covered in the previous month, guys, here on the channel here, the Shroud screen was also found in the game files. This is all rendered by Saraja, kind of taking the item and then kind of rendering over it, kind of get you little visuals of what this item would look like. Now when I hear a Shroud screen, I hear something probably kind of like a smoke grenade or some kind of visual distortion in the way to kind of provide some cover for players. Though we haven't heard anything about this Shroud screen since this leak, so maybe this could be the Shroud screen, but now it's called the quantum translocator. We kind of just have to wait and see how it plays out. Now I said the Falcon was found in the game files. I didn't tell you how good it was going to look. You can tell by this image, it's very smooth, very just like bland, kind of like very early version, like a prototype essentially of the Falcon, but it's there in the game. They just need to texture it and probably put some more mechanics to it or whatever, but like it's there. I'm excited about this. And you can see the translocator effect around this screen as well from this leak. And this just gets me crazy excited. I am a total fanboy when it comes to the Falcon. I absolutely love that vehicle in Halo Reach. It's so much fun to use. It's basically like an airborne warthog, and it's so much fun to be able to have some teamwork elements tied to it as well. Now, hopefully we get to see it come around with Season 3. I doubt it for how early it looked, and this is the first time we've ever seen it leaked in-game. But of course, if we actually do get that in Season 3, or we get some more information from 343 or other leaks that make it look like it might come around the game rather soon, you know I'll share it with you guys here on the channel. Now, if you caught my recent video, we talked about there was a new promotion going on with Halo Infinite coming around in September with Trolli, which is like a candy company here that's based in the US that has some in-game content we'll actually be able to utilize in Halo Infinite. And well, we have that leak now of what that in-game content's going to look like. And well, here's the coating. It actually looks really nice. I actually like this color a lot. This actually looks pretty cool. This is going to be called the Hama Dream when it comes to these coatings you can get with Trolli. So I know I hate having to always get these crappy pieces of food that you have to buy, but like this coating does look pretty nice. I think I might have to like splurge and buy some Trollis to get this kind of sweet coating, because this definitely does look really nice. It's clean, it's not too flashy, but it like fits the aesthetic just right, especially with this assault rifle. It looks amazing. It actually kind of gives the 343 coating a bit of a run of its money. If anything, I actually kind of like the Trolli one more than the actual 343 coating, which is kind of funny. Now, I recently covered a ton of other leaks like big team battle maps, arena maps, a battle royale that's currently being play tested right now, as well as extraction being play tested. If you guys want to know more about that, check out this video right here. Thank you very much for watching. Greatly appreciate it. Catch you on the next one. Peace out.